So this is an update for my Afghanistan MDF buildings that I got from two companies. On the right that are semi-painted up are the Red Vectors buildings, and on the left are the buildings from eBay from John Edward Banks, or Banks John Edward on eBay. I think he goes by JB Wargaming. So let's have a little bit of a closer look. As I say, they're not completed. They're just undercoated in the main and put together. So let's have a look. So firstly, we've got the Red Vectors buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which I think came in different kits to a kit. So we've got two-storey buildings here and here. They went together quite well. There were some warping issues, so you can see on here that the MDF has warped, and that's since I put the glue and the sand and spray coated it, and that's happened on I think certainly the one with the sand on. These ones have got filler on, so to sort of replicate the Adobe buildings, and these ones have got sand and PVA, and some of them, some of the ones over there aren't coated at all. But I'm quite happy with them. They went together well. There are one or two little issues that I pointed out in the unboxing, with little gaps in the roofs, but then again on some of the others, I'm going to have to do a little bit of sanding to get the roof to fit now that I've coated it with paint and glue, and likewise here, and the balcony there, which slots onto those little slots on the side there, I'll need to sand those out, or make the holes slightly bigger, because once they're painted and a little bit glued up, they're very difficult to fit in, so I'll do that in due course. So that was the Red Vectors buildings. A lot more ornate and complicated than the John Banks buildings. But I think they've got their place. They're different models with a different look, slightly bigger. But of course they're much more expensive. And these the Red Vectors market stalls, which I haven't finished painting, but sort of halfway there. So you get the canopies over their stalls and the bare stalls. So on to the eBay buildings. These were very cheap, and of course no instructions. I didn't have many issues putting them together. Again, some plain, some with Adobe, and just the one with the sand. As I say, I didn't have many issues putting them together. They went together quite well, and they only fit one way, so once you've separated the sort of jigsaw bags out into the 5 buildings, they go together quite quickly. The issue I had, I think, really was this staircase. So on the staircases there, I'm going to have to cut off that little beam coming out the back there, because it won't butt up against the building, but that's no problem. So this one, was it this one here? Yeah, this one here comes with one side, which is fine. There's no side to the other, and looking in the photograph on the eBay listing, it doesn't look as if there is meant to be a side, so I was kind of left to guess how to put the stairs, and I used those little corner supports. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but there's no other side to that staircase, and when you look on the photograph, you can't see this side here, along here, so I'm guessing that it's not supposed to be not supposed to have a sight there, but I'm not sure why. So those two butt up against each other. They look nice, a little bit of variety. Some of them come with a compound like this, so you get 2 compounds in 5 buildings, and then per 5 buildings you get a gazebo type thing to put off the side. And then these little things, I presume they're supposed to be those wind farm electrical soaking up the sun, turn it into electricity thingies, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's for my Afghanistan table. It does look pretty cramped, but my kitchen table isn't 6 foot by 4. But I think that'll be quite nice for wargaming some modern Middle East combat. So I'm looking forward to getting these painted up. I was ready to start on those, and I shall start painting those in due course. So that's my MDF Afghanistan buildings update for you. Thanks very much for watching.